sheet that's all filled out when I've gone to an appointment, and then what I do is I go home and then I will go ahead and start text booking my appointments, and it usually takes about 3 minutes to literally text these 9 people. And then as I text them, I go ahead and write in the little box texted and the date, so that I know that I didn't, I don't book them text them more than once. And then as I do this, okay, when the people go ahead and start responding back, sometimes they'll respond back immediately and say, yes, I'd love to get together with you. I start highlighting the ones that are booking with me. So that way I know on this page who are the ones who held an appointment, and then I'll write when they hold the appointment with me. This is also another great reminder for me to let myself be a reminder to know that I owe her 2 products, and what 2 products they are based upon the ones that the names were on. And then I just keep these in file. I put them in a sleeve, a top loading sheet, and I keep them as a record. After the ladies meet with me, I go ahead and send a text. Their phone number is right here. I send them a text and said, congratulations, a couple of your friends met with me. Please go on my website and pick out your free whatever lipstick. And then she's getting applicators too, because that was the one. And then they say thank you, okay, and that's my job. And if they jump on my website and pick it up, then I pop them in the mail, and it's a write-off for me. And if they don't contact me, I just have a note that I still owe that to them if they ever decide they want to get it from me. As soon as I go ahead and pop it in the mail to them, then I just write on the bottom of the sheet that I gave them their products. And then I keep these all stored in a clip or whatever. And then I have the ones that I still have to call. So these are all ones still that I have to call, and then you all, of course, have your regular blank ones that you're working with. Okay. Any questions?
Tell the girls that you did, right? You did, was it Flowers and Chocolates a year ago,
Yes,
and you're still going off of...
It was a year and a half ago in October. Well, it'll be 2 years in June. I actually first started the tic-tac-toes. It will be 2 years in October. 2 years in October. 3 years in October. 3 years? I don't know if it's 2 or 3 years. 2, sorry. June will be 1 year that I actually started doing down the shore. That's how I built our own area. Was I went out one day and I did tic-tac, I did chocolates and flowers with a consultant, which basically, do you know what that is? Okay.
You can explain.
It's basically just going into a retail establishment. It could be something like a bank. It could be an insurance company. And you walk in with flowers, and you walk in with chocolates, and you have entry forms. You're just honoring women that day. And you say, hi, my name is Daryl. I'm with Mary Kay. We're honoring working women today. We'd love to present you with flowers and chocolate. What color would you like? And then they would say, like, pink or yellow. Then you give them a flower. You let them pick out from your chocolate candy box. And then you say, we're also doing a drawing for women to get free Mary Kay products. So jot your name and number down real quick, and we'll enter you in our drawing. And if you go into a bank, usually when they're not busy, you can get 5 to 7 girls that are working behind the desk, and then they put their names in. Now, that one day that I went out and did chocolates and flowers, I probably had 14 or 15 names that day. And there was one girl that booked with me. And out of that one girl, we're coming up on, it would be a year in June, that my whole business was from that one chocolates and flowers from the tic-tac-toes.
Wow.
So it initially started with the chocolates and flowers,
one
but
person.
from that one appointment, she held a party with me, and it was her and her 2 friends, and I started it there with a tic-tac-toe, and her 3 friends did the tic-tac-toe, and then from there, I just kept doing every single party and every single facial after that. I just pulled these out. So literally, I would have just stacks of names like this that I would just go through, and it was all texting. It wasn't phone call.
That's great.
It was
Isn't that
100%
awesome?
texting. And
From
most of the
one
time I
person.
did my text, also my profiling that same way. I would just do the questions on the phone. Sometimes I would show up at the door and have not even spoken to them, except I'm texting, I'm heading out the door now, and they go, okay. It's all done through texting.
That's awesome.
So it's coming up on 2 years that I
Wow.
originally started working with the tic-tac-toes, but it will be a year in June that I did the whole shore. And that's why most of my business was down the shore. And that's where a lot of our growth came from this last year.